Now, you have the highest revenue of any healthcare company in the world, but there's one healthcare company that has a higher market capitalization than you, which is Eli Lilly, and that's about roughly $1 trillion because they have a GLP-1 drug. How come you don't have a GLP-1 drug?
That's a good question. We were focused on a different area. We were not focused on obesity or in diabetes like Eli Lilly was, and great for them that they were able to identify this transformational medicine, GLP-1s. There's going to be more GLP-1s coming through the pipe. Multiple companies have GLP-1s, so it's good that they were able to identify that advance, that progress. We have other things to pay attention to, like trying to cure cancer or address dementia, which are real social problems and real issues that we want to pursue. But no, we are not going to be in the GLP-1 area.
So there are, the things that you're focused on, most people, like in my age, I'm focused on drugs that are Alzheimer's related. Is that something you're focused on?
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a big thing, right?
I think the biggest challenge for the healthcare industry and for the pharmaceutical and medical device industry is to address the issue of neurodegeneration and dementia. It's a real social problem that your chances of having some type of cognitive impairment increase as you age. And as we are increasing our age, the likelihood of having more people with dementia is higher. So I think this is the most important problem, in my view, that the industry can address, and we are working on that as Johnson & Johnson in trying to identify that. We're trying, we fail, and we come back again.
Right. The greatest cause of death in the United States, I assume, is cardiovascular.
Correct.
So are you doing anything on cardiovascular?
Yeah, we work in cardiovascular disease in the area of heart failure, also in the area of atrial fibrillation, which is a common problem of cardiac rhythm, and also in an area we call circulatory restoration. So we work in cardiovascular disease in areas that are quite specialized, specifically in our medical device sector.
What about cancer?
Cancer, we aim to be the #1 company in cancer. Our goal is to be #1 by 2030. Perhaps it's the best sign of where the company is heading. What is the new Johnson & Johnson about is trying to eliminate cancer. The basic areas that we're working, I mentioned multiple myeloma. We're also working in lung cancer, bladder cancer, prostate cancer, colorectal cancer, head and neck cancer. So we have multiple medicines to address a number of cancers that have common oncogenic drivers. Cancer is an area in which progress is occurring at an accelerated pace. On one hand, we understand better the biology of the disease, and on the other hand, we have better technologies to kill cancer cells.
So you became the CEO, and then within a year or two of that, you spun out your entire consumer division, all the kind of products that I'm the one that I buy those things at the drugstore, and all those things you got rid of. Why did you do that?
Yeah, we wanted to be more focused on medical innovation. And the consumer business has departed from medical innovation. We were more on areas more connected with cosmetics or over-the-counter medication. And it didn't fit in the overall umbrella on trying to bring medical innovation to treat tough, difficult conditions like oncology, cardiovascular, or dementia. So we wanted to be a more focused company dedicated to medical innovation,